What's up, guys? This is a good setup right here. Watch this. Standing table, box, add cashews. Perfectly makes my height. Alright, so today I want to lay out a video just on what's going on, right? So I'm uploading a video right now that's going to be about cold calling. So it's one of the things that I'm doing most of my time right now. Unfortunately, I don't have much other leads to come from. I'm trying Facebook ads on the same time. Oh, by the way, this video is for my playlist entrepreneurship, or whatever you want to call it, right? Getting my feet off the ground. So yeah, basically I have nothing to sugarcoat. One of the last videos I told you guys that the industry changed in terms of the way SEO works. Okay, PBNs are not working anymore, at least the way I built them. I know there's gurus, the people I follow, they're all saying PBNs are still fine, they're all working, but I don't know what's going on. Basically what was working for me has no link juice whatever. Like, it's not working. It's not the power. As soon as I shoot it at my websites, the websites tank down. Probably means that their PPNs are built differently, which they are. I finally found out that their ones are ranking and whatnot. I don't want to get too much in the nitty-gritty details of what's not, but the point was, right now what I'm facing towards is a couple of choices, right? Outsource the SEO. Let the gurus, they're opening up, little services, because they know that it's pretty difficult to make these PPNs work right now. They're not just teaching how it works, they're actually opening a service, they'll do it for you, but they're charging a lot. They're taking like 60% of the deal, right, for the links. So if it's $1,000 client who you're gonna rank them for roofing, contractors, Bronx, $600 per month will go to them because you're renting their links. It's a hefty price compared to making your own, or even purchasing other links, right? Like if you go to Fiverr or Conquer, you can get links for like $25, $30 one-time payment. But that's the thing, those do not have any value anymore. Even if they make a change, it's always negative. I've tried it with countless ones. Poor people, I'm probably gonna go to hell for this, but random roofers that I saw in Google in page 5, 6, I threw some links at them from Conquer and Fiverr. Not even Fiverr, I did Conquer. Fiverr's like complete crap, obviously. It's just, I don't even know how they're selling links. But I threw some from Conquer and every single one of them went out. These are people who have the most reviews. They have all these followers and people, all this like technical things they have written down. I shoot the links, within a couple weeks, the website tanks. It went from position 6 to position 8 in one of the websites, and then page 3 to top of page 4 for another website for a different gig. Point is, again, if you don't have links from a very powerful source, they're like, at least they're charging you monthly, right? At least $30 to $40 per link, okay? And you're gonna need a couple of those, 4 to 5, to rank for a local niche, right? And I'm not saying just to rank for a normal key term, like not a long tail, best roofing contractor in Bronx, not stuff like that. I'm talking about like roofing Bronx or Brooklyn roofers, things like that, right? Obviously. That being said, where am I at? Okay, I just want to give a little rant out. Where am I at? Currently, I only have paying clients. One client is paying me. Okay, this is a client that I had from before. He's paying me for roofing contractors Bronx. Luckily, this website I made as a rank and rent style, right? I didn't even put any links at it, and it ranked, boom, within like 3 weeks. This was like, I believe like end of last year, right? Around November last year, I made that website and it ranked. The update came and it still ranks. So that's a little thing I just got from experience, that if you don't have like super black hat SEO going to your website, you're not gonna get penalized. And if you were able to rank organically or just with on page before, I guess Google keeps you up there. They don't just come and be like, all right, it's too weak to rank for. They're just penalizing people who are buying links. That's what their main thing is now. So unless you're buying links from somebody who can make it look like a real website that's ranking for its own things, that has own content coming up, that have people coming and sharing it and having that whole ecosystem going, then you're gonna be in trouble, right? And that's what these gurus have already going. You see, they have for years saying this, but they didn't really push it to us to do it. In the courses you get about SEO, they've been saying like, you really want to share and make your website look like as real as possible. almost to the point that it is real, right? If you have a website about roofers, you want to the point where the PBN is ranking for itself, and then when it links out to other websites, it gives it boost. All right. So what is my choices right now? I can, like I said, for some of them, I'm thinking about outsourcing it, even though it's going to be a big hit on my pocket, obviously, but I still want to be able to, get my feet off the ground, right? So I'm going to keep 40%, outsource the rest, and then land the clients. Now, to break it down, this is what my world is about, right? I just made this video. If I outsource this, it's going to be all about sales, right? Kind of excited, kind of not. The reason why it is a hard choice for me, it comes down to my mentality about video games. Okay, so hear me out. I found this out like the hard way, and it's exactly what it is. My idea of the type of lifestyle I want to have and success I want to build is a lot to do with specializing, right? I want to be the one who's specializing. I want to be like Gregory Ortiz. That's kind of like my dream in anything, pretty much, not just SEO. In any niche that's fun in some way and that gives me freedom of lifestyle and all that. I want to be like the specialized person. You get it? The person who's really known to be nitty-gritty and top 1% in skill level. This has been shown since I was freaking 5, through all my video games, through whatever you want to call it. It sounds funny, but it really is. I didn't want to be well-rounded in my video games that I played in terms of, in RuneScape and stuff like that, this nerdy ass shit I used to play. I wanted to be just one who's to be max strength and attack, and everything else I sucked. I had other accounts who would give me money, would be woodcutting and stuff, but my account couldn't do anything. He couldn't even live for himself. All he could do is kill, right? So not to backtrack a lot with this, but I really tracked this down and I realized that why is it so hard for me to just transfer to just sales? Obviously that's the way to go. Obviously a lot of people are doing this now. They're saying like, hey, transfer to completely sales, and this is the way to go. If you're living in America, outsource the SEO to overseas to somebody who's very reliable, because that's what they can do better. And you're in America, you can go to meet people, you can contact people, you can call people. All this stuff is available to you because this economy has higher, they pay higher amount, or it's easier to get higher level clients in this economy because you're living in the US and all the fucking shit that comes with it. So yeah, you understand my point. You get it? Using another analogy, if I was to having a choice between owning UFC, I like martial arts, own the UFC and be Dana White, be $1 billion company, or be, let's see, John Jones. I would pick John Jones 100%. 100 out of 100 times I would pick him because I get to be the #1 pound for pound fighter in the planet Earth. Get it? I love to be specialized, right? This is why it's such a hard choice for me, and I feel like a part of me is giving away because I had my dreams set on becoming like one of the pro SEOs that have ever existed or some shit. Okay, I want to be known for that, but at this point that direction is not really open for me, at least for now, because I have no cash coming in. I have like $300 coming in right now. I have 2 clients who was paying me $650 and $500. The $500 one, I even convinced him to pay $1,000 once it ranks in the first page. But now I had to pause both of those payments because none of them are ranking. In fact, one of them even dropped a bit. So before I lost the clients, which is inevitable because I don't know what exactly to do, I went and called them both up and said, hey, there's some changes in the industry. I was completely honest, I'm going to pause the payments until I figure out what to do. And they were fine with it. I'm proud of doing that, but at the same time, I kept on second guessing, like, oh, what if how long could I keep them, paying me until, until they stop or something. But I didn't want to do that. I don't want to lose 2 people that trusted me already, that I could possibly easily convert them to $1,000 later when I actually figured this out, right? So yeah, point being, I'm only getting $300 now. I'm switching over to sales, at least temporarily, at least in the next 4 or 5 months. I want to really find out how to close these guys on the SEO deal. That's my #1 priority, right? So within sales, okay, so 2 main things in SEO is like the fulfillment and the sales, right? Now fulfillment is outsourced, it's just sales. Within sales, there's like 2 more things. One is getting leads, people that are qualified to make a decision and they need SEO. They believe it and they need SEO. I don't want to be cold calling like I am now every day, just list a home advisor and Google Maps, just calling and most of them are receptionists. It's kind of draining, right? I want to be able to find a way to get some qualified leads, people who at least took some kind of action, raise their hand up, said like, I would be willing to listen. I would be wanting to much rather call those people. It'd be way more effective, right? Right now, I'm trying to do it through Facebook ads, and the other thing I'm going to try to do is direct mail, right? But I don't have cash right now at all. If I do it, it's gonna be completely on my credit card, which is not something I'm trying to go towards, especially along with my goals of paying off my student loans this end of this month, right? So you get my whole picture. All right, so Facebook ads to qualified people, and I'm going to be emailing. Okay, that's what my thing is at, right? Facebook ads a little bit, maybe $5 a day at most, and emailing, right, to get leads. Right now we're just talking about getting leads, right? Emailing. One is through scrape large volumes of emails and send it through MailChimp, and possibly try to get like a 1% return. Probably put a pixel. As soon as somebody opens the email, I want to be able to have their phone number and just call them up within like 10-20 minutes, see what the hell is up. Because nowadays with large scraped emails, even if somebody opens the email, that's a big deal, right? They don't even have to click the link. Open it, I want to be able to call it. That's one way. The other one is not the other one as in like either or. I'm going to be doing both, right? I'm going to have that going, scraping and sending. Not specialized. It's just going to be targeting roofers and roofers in Atlanta, roofers in New York. That's all the specialized thing. The other one is going to be almost manual, and it's going to be through scope leads, right? This is going to be able to put like the business name, the person's name, their address, and their website. Like, hey, I checked out your website and I see this is wrong. This is much more special, and probably gonna get, obviously gonna get a lot more replies. It's gonna be like, I saw something wrong with the website, where I go see and pick one thing out, take a screenshot and send it to them. Let me know if you want to see how to fix this. Or here's a video I made for you. One of those fake video pictures that you can play for, and if they click that, it'll go that your video is being made. That's when I get a reply that, hey, somebody requested it, I see who it is, and I make a video real quick like this, like 5 minutes, and pointing things out and follow it up from there. You get it? So those are my two main methods. On the side, I want to be Facebook advertising. I don't really know how to exactly do this properly yet. Of course, it sounds like it's easy. It's Facebook advertising. I know it goes a lot more nitty-gritty than that, right? I'm going to have to figure it out in terms of exactly how to target and what kind of banner ad to put that's going to convert. And I'm going to be tracking everything through pixels. So this is what it's going to look like in my leads, right? So that's exactly what I'm doing today. I'm doing leads. I'm pausing on the phone call right now. Should be still calling here and there a bit, but because I'm being a little lazy, because I'm like trying to get this rolling. I want the lead system to come rolling. Once this goes and it's running smoothly with the Facebook ads and the emails, then I should be getting 1 or 2 leads here and there. People are showing interest and I can call them up. Okay, now that's the leads. The next part of the sale is the offer. And this is probably the hardest part, right? I would say they're equally as hard, I guess, but the offer is, in my experience, it's so difficult to close, right? I got a decent amount of people, I think almost like 10 to 11 people that I got to listen to me, right? I've been cold calling like a madman the last 2 weeks, and to close them on $1,000 deal, and well, $997, pick that up from all these courses nowadays. To close them on a $997 deal, if you're just starting out, right? I don't have any big authority, you see, like, and even if I did, right, that's not an excuse I'm giving, like, oh, I don't have any big authority, it's not an excuse. Even if I did have a big authority, right, even if I had like websites and I ranked a lot of people, to get somebody to pay $1,000 and for the agreement that they're gonna get results 3 to 4 months from now is very difficult, right? And I know people do this. I know a lot of people close this deal, but I guess I gotta really admit it, like, I'm not that caliber of a salesman yet. It's just very hard for me to close that deal. I had a lot of people talk to me and they're just like, nah, I mean, they're just not with it, right? They're gonna be paying $1,000 and I'm gonna say like, within 3 months you're gonna be seeing results. Like, hey, I did everything. Like, you know, it's not like I just had like stuttery ass calls. I did a decent job, and it was still really hard to close. So the offer has to change, right? So what I'm thinking about doing now is really just ranking people for free. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is, I got this idea from Alex Becker from his old videos. So it's kind of funny that I look at all these other gurus right now that's working and what their advice is. But when I look at like old videos from Alex, he nailed this shit down like way before. So this guy's a freaking genius in my you know, he is like, people who do SEO, I'm pretty sure he's like a guru in their mind. Even people who are like authoritative, because I don't know how he figured this shit out in 2012, and it still kind of works. And I tried it a bit, and obviously you're trying to get somebody to say yes to free. Okay, so this is my plan with this. Okay, I'm going to be calling them, and I'm going to be taking them through half of the process, not the whole proposal, half of the process, and be like, hey, they're when they're ready to be like, think that I'm about to charge them like a couple $1,000, because they know what SEO is, you know, worth when they get it from agencies. I'm gonna be like, why don't we do this? Let me rank you for free. Let me rank you for one word for free, and then see how it goes. Okay, so in the list of keywords I'm going to show them, okay, this is my proposal that I'm going to be making a video about how I go through it. In my list of keywords, I'm going to show them, usually it's like 7 to 10 keywords I show them, which I believe is actually like the best keywords for them, right? Like roof replacement, Bronx, roofing contracts, brands, all the high caliber words. There's going to be one that's going to be easier than the other, right? And that's going to be the zip code word. So that's going to be very long tail. It's going to be the best roofing contractor in the Bronx, New York, zip code 10465. Not literally zip code, but you know, New York 10465 is a very, very long tail keyword. And I have a network of PBNs that's pretty weak, but nevertheless, they're still something, right? They can't rank you for main caliber words, but I'm pretty sure they can rank them for that long tail word, right? So that's what I'm trying now and testing it. I'm just building up my PBNs, putting some articles. I'm going to test it with a few, but that's what I'm leaning towards, my offer being, right? So the sales process is going to be a lot longer, right? Get leads, talk to them a bit. What are the problems? Have a conversation. Next call, show them what I have to offer, and then get them to say yes to free. Okay,